Hello and welcome, everybody. My name's Evil Mage. This is episode 43 of my Snowrunner hard mode playthrough. In the last episode, we finished the massive Timber for the Locals mission, which had us spending all the money we had for equipment for the logging gear, and even had to sell a truck to get the last piece. The mission paid really well, so we're doing okay again now. Minus one truck. And I think all that's left on this map is two more long log deliveries that have to actually go to Smithfield Dam. The logging camp in Smithfield Dam only does medium logs. So anytime we need long logs, we'll have to come from over here. Actually, you might be able to get long logs from the Island Lake logging camp too. I'm not sure, but it'd be way easier for the next mission to bring them from this side, because they need to go to the drilling site and the quarry in Smithfield Dam, both of which are really easy to get to from over here. So that is what we're gonna do. It's the same path that I took 3 times last episode. But we'll get those out of the way first. It's a pretty simple path. I don't know how much of it I showed in the last episode because the recording was like 2.5 hours. So I'm sure I cut that down. So I figure I'll show you both directions for this one. Oh, come on. For a second there, I thought I might hit another K-rail. And we've got a lot of damage done to this truck, so I'm really trying not to hurt it anymore. We do have a couple service trailers that we could repair from, but they're a long ways from here. One is in Island Lakes, and the other one is all the way up by the gateway into Drummond Island. So either way, it's a long drive. Or a lot of money if I do it at one of the garages, which I don't want to do. Come on. For some reason, it didn't want to move right there. Oh, lovely. More damage. We are almost there. Around the corner here. I pretty much always go down this route and then go up the other side. It's just a habit. I don't know. Alright, and there's a logging camp. There's a bunch of tree stumps there, so I'm not gonna shortcut it. Never do. Alright. Sorry. Had to meet there. Someone came into my room here. Alright. So, another load of logs. And we are stuck in the hole. Again. You had to do this a couple times in the last episode, too. Seem to be able to get out of it backing up, though, so. Do that again. Swing around it this time. Hoping the trailer goes wide enough. It made it through. Alright. So, instead of making that sharp corner right there, we'll go straight up this hill. Just like the last video. This climb is pretty steep, but it's not that bad. Alright, we are back on the pavement. Drop our diff lock there. Get into normal gears. And right back the way we came in. Thought I was gonna hit the rock there. We missed it. That's good. No more damage. Ooh. Alright. Made it around that corner just fine. Every time we hit a little bump or whatever in the dirt road with these big logging loads, we pretty much stop dead in our tracks. We're still a little underpowered in this truck. There is one more engine, but I don't think I've unlocked it yet. Grab a little bit of fuel here again. Okay. I always slide into that guardrail. Managed to miss it that time. Split the warning signs through the river. And split the other warning signs. This thing really burns some gas. We've already used 9 gallons. I think when I get over to Smithfield Dam, I'm going to fill up again. Just to make sure we have a nice full load to get out to the drilling site. We'll go ahead and grab this trailer here. Might as well select the correct mission here. We're going to have to go to the... Well, we don't have to, but I'm going to go to that one first. Just trying to figure out which route I want to take here. I think I'll probably take the lower road. It's closer to the river, it's a little more sketchy, but uses way less fuel. And I think I can maneuver this trailer pretty well enough anyway to make that lower loop. These long logs are kind of heavy load, but it's a fifth wheel, or it acts as if it's a fifth wheel trailer because of the front load rack there that's on the truck chassis. So you have a little better control backing it up. Plus it doesn't sit very high. Almost to the gateway. It's a good thing that dolly trailer's not full, because this thing's having a little bit of trouble just with this weight. Come on. Alright. Now that we're out of the dirt, we can cruise. It goes right back to dirt. Right up here. Wow. We're using a lot of fuel to not go very far. Excuse me. Got something in my throat. Okay. Now that we're in Smithfield. Oh, we grabbed the wrong thing with the winch. I'm gonna refuel right over here. We could pull the trailer all the way over, but I think I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll go refuel. And then maybe we'll grab it and bring it up to the garage. Alright. Fuel is full. Did we leave it in a good spot? Kind of. See if we can reach it here. I don't think we can. We'll adjust it on the next one, because we're going to have to go back to the other logging camp one more time, so it'll be fine. This hill is really steep. I can't even get up it. Maybe it's a good thing we couldn't winch that trailer. There's a flat way across down there. But I'm always gonna choose the hill because that flat route across is not easy at all. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go into the farm and I'm gonna take this lower road down here. Winching already. Alright, we'll try that winch. There we go. Come on. Alright, we made it through the puddle. This last little bit's not a problem. And we'll hop up over this little hill here. We are pretty much gonna stay in low plus the rest of the way out. The normal gears, this thing really struggles to pull these trailers with this engine. See it bogged down there as soon as I went into normal gears? Back into low. And we'll use the tree. Alright. Cool. I'm not sure I would want to use a flimsy little wood plank bridge like this in real life hauling this load. Come on. Lovely. Exactly what I didn't want to happen there. So we have at least one flat tire now. Our fuel tank is probably leaking. Our suspension is completely gone. And we have engine and transmission damage too. This thing's in great shape, isn't it? So, I could send the Kodiak up to get the service trailer. Or I might just have to pay to repair this. 'Cause I don't remember. Does the service trailer have tires on it? It might. In fact, I think it does. Ooh, careful. See, with the dollied trailer, that might have rolled me. But with this, since it acts like a fifth wheel, it was okay. The load itself still had the back wheels on level ground instead of just a center pivot point like the dollied trailers do. And that's why I don't like taking dollied trailers down this route. On the other hand, dollied trailers, if the trailer rolls, you don't. With the fifth wheel, if the trailer rolls, you do. So there's good and bad to both, I guess. Come on, get up the hill here. Which wheel is flat? It's the front one right there. Yep, it's gotta be. Okay, so here is the drilling site. We got our loads through. Hopefully we don't get stuck on this pad because some of this is pretty nasty. Look at that. I'd probably get stuck in that in a second. So I'm just going to follow this little bit of dry ground here. That is load number 1. Good. Okay. Now we gotta go all the way back. I think I'm gonna stop and repair up here. We'll go ahead and head back to the garage. We'll do a repair, and then we'll do the second load here. The second one needs to go down into the quarry. So that one's easier in a way. There's really only 1 or 2 spots that might be problems. But we'll make our way down it just fine, I'm sure. Alright, so here is the little riverside ledge. Empty, this trailer behaves really weirdly. Since all the weight of the trailer is at the very, very back, it kind of swings like a pendulum. Tends to bounce a lot on the rocks too, so just trying to be a little bit careful here. Shouldn't be heavy enough to actually pull us over or anything, but I don't want to hook it on a tree or behind a rock or something. Get stuck. Got the diff locks on again to climb this. This corner wide because that ditch will flip us. Alright, and we are back to the bridges. There they are. See if I can get over them a little better this time. Okay. And that's a no. Hey, actually, that wasn't too bad. And we did it again. Lovely. That was the ugliest bridge crossing I think I've ever seen. But we made it over without more damage. Probably because there's nothing left to damage. Alright. The rest of the way is pretty simple. So we'll just cruise for a bit. Okay, so we are back at the log station. We always seem to get out better backing up there, so I figured I'd try and go through it the other way. That actually didn't work too bad. Little 3-point turn there. Maybe a 5-point turn there. Okay. What are we stuck on? Really? Okay. So I don't know what we got stuck on there. We were doing just fine. And then all of a sudden we couldn't move. Alright, we're out. Good. You can tell in the bottom corner there, I did end up paying for some repairs. We have a mostly functional truck again. So this should be a pretty easy load. Go back up the hill here and head towards the quarry. Back to the farm here. No turn this time. Alright. We will head across the dam and drop down into the hole at the quarry. Pick up a little speed there. Try not to slide through this corner. No understeer that time. Okay, good. Over the bridge just fine that time. No damage. Stuck in the mud a little bit. Okay. Next is the fun part. Trying to get down this very steep, very bumpy hill without rolling. Luckily it's pretty short. Ooh. Caught a little bit of a bump there, but nothing too bad. That's good. Alright. That part's safe. I'm gonna swing this very wide. Way out here. Alright. Oh. A little bit of a slide from the trailer. That's alright. I really don't want to go through the mud pit at the bottom there. So I'm gonna 500 point turn this if that's what it takes. There we go. A little bit, maybe. Can we get back up on top of the rocks there, though? I keep sliding down the rocks here. I want to get back up on top there. That might be enough to do it. Come on. Yes. Good. Thank you. A little bouncy, but we are just fine. Nice wide corner. And there's the drop point. So, that takes care of logs to the workers. And we got another promotion. Alright. I think I'm going to call the video here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And feel free to subscribe to keep up with this or any of the other games that I'm posting. I hope to see you in the next video. And have a wonderful day. Bye bye.